points in Memphis. That's the place, the biggest point close to you. A lot of things to learn from those people, those very well educated people on that board. I learned how healthcare can be delivered in this country. Along the way, we had the opportunity through our public policy to affect the way healthcare is delivered, the way the government looks at healthcare in this country. We advocated as strong as we could for the private side of healthcare delivery. We advocated for the patients, and I led that board to change the mission statement, focus on healthcare for patients. That's what doctors and health groups are about. Healthcare for patients. Put the patient back in charge. Don't put the government in charge. That's what we work for. That's what the PAC that's loosely associated with us works for with a public policy team. When you've got folks that are in power, the PAC works with the folks that are in power to try to influence them to be more conservative. That's why you see some of these names listed as this is as trash as whatever. You don't talk to the people that are making decisions, you don't ever change their minds. You got to talk to them. And that's why those names are listed. I didn't give those people a dime. I gave John Tanner a little money, I gave him Low Kenny a little money, and our deacons together served the choir together. I gave them money, not confess. I have some friends who are Democrats. I don't think it's a sin. So it is unbelievable that I'm being criticized for trying to do the right thing for patients and healthcare in this country, which is what these crash articles usually do. It's unbelievable. You wouldn't want somebody doing any more better job for you in Washington than I've been trying to do for the past 7 years on the board of this organization. We've been after the right things, and I'm getting penalized for it in ways that are unfair. That's the answer to one of your questions. I'm a Christian, a Baptist deacon, not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. I'm glad to have this opportunity to say that in front of you. It's been a great opportunity for me to give my testimony. I'm happy to do so. I'm pro-life, I'm pro-gun. My Uncle Turner Kirkland founded Dixie Gun Works in Union City. Some of you may have done business with him. He's deceased now for several years. Cutting taxes and cutting spending. We've just for the past week or so advocating cutting spending across the board, 10% in every department, every program, every agency in the federal government. They say you can't do it, you can't cut it. Congress can do anything it wants to do. It has the courage to do it. It takes leadership to get that done. I'm prepared to go up there and lead. Cut spending. What we have to do. Cut spending. All right? Leadership. Track record. We've talked about what I've done. I've been exposed. I've done things that some of you may have some criticism about, this and that, somewhere, somebody I've associated with. I've been out there. I've been working for you. I've been working for the private side. And I've been criticized because I have a track record. That's part of having a track record. Look at things I've done. I tell you, I'm the chairman of this, I'm the chairman of that, president of UT National Alumni Association, commander of the American Legion post in Union City when we came back from Vietnam, sergeant arms in Tennessee, American Legion, and it goes on and on. I've stepped up and provided leadership. I have a traditional marriage. My wife and I have been married 42 years, have 4 children, 3 grandchildren.
She's not that old. Thanks for the knowledge.
For term limits, I think 12 years is a reasonable period of time. I'm not wedded to that. I'd accept any reason. Smaller government, for balanced federal budget. I think that's what we have to work for. But if somebody wants to be a congressman, ought to have vision, ought to be able to tell you where the country needs to go. Certainly not where it's going now, that's for sure. But you can't just say, we're going to fix it when we get there. We're going to do this, we're going to do that. Let me give you some solutions. First of all, and foremost, what I just gave you, cut spending, 10% cost. Got to do it. Repeal the health care bill. It's going to be hard to do. You can't do it quickly, and I think we can't do it until Obama gets out of office, until veto it. In the meantime, you fix the things that are wrong. I have tremendous health care experience more than anyone else at the national level in this race. All comers included. I can do you a better job in health care reform than anybody who's in this race. Okay? You need tort reform. Yes, 12 years. We need tort reform. Tort reform will save us 20% of our total health care bill, I believe, over time. 20%. The other 20% will come about from changing the health care system like I believe I know how to lead the country to do. 40% reduction. Plenty of money in the system to take care of everything. Just apply. With the patient involved, the patient in charge of making health care.